Hello board members, my name is Anthony DiGiulio. I graduated from Florida Atlantic University with a Business Information Systems degree, and I'm currently the CEO of Appalachian Woodcrafts Incorporated. Go ahead and raise your hand if you think a strategic marketing location is important for the overall success and growth of a company. I see some hands raised. Well, I do agree with you, but some may argue that in today's age that a location does not matter because everything is done online nowadays. But after further research in the topic, I have found that in fact a location is important based on factors such as availability of resources, taxes, demographics, higher profits, and marketing achievements. Our company was established in March 2019 in Boca Raton. We make custom-made luxury furniture and flooring. We make it for living room, bedroom, patio, office, and dining room. We also only use materials that have clarity and consistent grain patterns. And the services that we include include detailed measurements, color scheme matching, layout planning, and staging. This presentation is in response to the board meeting that we had on October 15th, in which I was asked to find the best date and location for our new company headquarters. And after finishing my research, I've concluded that the best strategic location will be in High Point, North Carolina, which is considered the furniture capital of the United States. It also has a 100-year history in that location, which makes it very popular for people all over the world to visit to find furniture for their homes. And it's a historic location for furniture shopping, and 60% of all furniture manufactured in the United States was at one time manufactured in North Carolina. So it's a very popular center for furniture making. Also, North Carolina ranks #1 for business in 2022. As you can see by CNBC, they ranked a bunch of states for the best business states in 2022, and North Carolina listed as #1. And they beat Florida 5 out of the 8 ranked categories, including overall rank, cost of doing business, overall economy, life and health, and technology and innovation. I will be going over several factors to support my research for relocating our company headquarters, which include marketing and sales opportunities, corporate income tax rates, sales and use tax exemptions, and performance-based incentive programs. My first factor is marketing and transportation. Moving to North Carolina will allow us to attend furniture trade shows and showcases, which will allow us to better market our brand and become more known to customers worldwide. We will be able to expand our marketing campaigns to a larger U.S. market, and we'll have opportunities to contract with high-end furniture distributors such as Havertys and Ashley Furnitures and different furniture distributors to be able to sell to those. 45% of revenue is spent on raw materials, and North Carolina has very easy access to the Appalachian hardwood that we need to be used for our products. This will also save on the transportation of these raw materials and the costs in general. The next factor is corporate income tax rates and the sales and use tax exemptions. Currently, North Carolina has the lowest corporate income tax rate in the nation at 2.5%. Florida's is way higher at 3% more higher at 5.5%, which means that we will be making more profits on our sales in North Carolina. We will also be getting tax exemptions for machinery, equipment, and electricity, raw materials, and natural gas is used. The sales and use tax exemption is basically any raw materials or components used to make the furniture, and any packaging materials that are delivered to the customer are exempt from taxes. And the next factor is performance-based incentive programs. So the first one is the block grant, which helps fund demolition projects with the company to rebuild an existing property, to basically demolish and rebuild it. And for every dollar that is spent to rebuild, to demolish and rebuild, the government pays $1 for every $3 spent to fund this. The Build and Reuse program awards grants to companies that renovate vacant properties. So they would take a vacant property, renovate it, and make it better, and the government will basically give you a grant for that. The Job Development Grant is awarded which is an incentive program that grants cash to help new companies offset the cost of relocation and expansion of their manufacturing facility in North Carolina. And the amount granted to the company will be based on income tax withholdings associated with new jobs created through the new business. When relocating a company, there are also many risks involved. The current risks that I have researched are losing our established customer base in Florida. We would have to start from scratch, but we would also be going to a place where we would be able to market ourselves even further than in South Florida. So, and we can always ship across the country for those people. So, and Floridians are also free from the burden of income tax. So in North Carolina, their income tax is like 5.2%, I believe. So 5.25%. So you would be making less money moving to North Carolina, but to offset that risk factor, we would just raise the rate of pay and provide additional benefits for those employees. We would also have to secure competitive bids to secure the best location for our company headquarters. And then we would also have to strategize a location that meets the requirements for the available grants for the project. In summary, moving to North Carolina will help our company maximize our profits, better market our brand, give us a bigger consumer base, lower our transportation costs, give us easier access to the raw materials needed to make our products, and we will take advantage of the various tax exemptions and tax incentives available to relocate. And we will also have a better economy for business in our type of industry. In conclusion, moving to North Carolina has much more rewarding incentives that outweigh the risks. We'll have new marketing opportunities and strategies. We'll have a bigger and better facility to work with after we've renovated, and we will have a better skilled workforce to produce the products that we want to make. We'll also be able to achieve our goals in production and enjoy a lower cost of living and much lower corporate income tax, which will boost our profits. I'm going to end with a quote from Steve Jobs. To me, ideas are worth nothing unless executed. They're just a multiplier. Execution is worth millions. There's my references. You can go ahead and stop. I have some questions after this too. Provided some. Okay, so some questions I provided. What is staging? So staging is placing furniture in a strategic location to help customers visually see the furniture in an aesthetically pleasing way to help them make a purchase. And how well did your company perform after the initial startup of 2018? Our business sold more than 1,000 pieces of furniture in our initial startup campaign, which lasted about 3 months. And then we did very well up until the pandemic, which hit in March 2020. And that is when I was asked we started talking about the relocation of our company. Why is it important to have consistent grain patterns in the wood used? So consistent grain patterns ensures that the furniture will basically age properly and maintain its coloration throughout its life cycle, basically. So, anybody else have any more questions for me? Go ahead.
I was just gonna ask, is there a specific wood you guys deal with often?
Appalachian hardwood, that's what we use. Or mahogany, we also use mahogany. Yep.
Why is like High Points so known for furniture?
That's a very good question. That's just a bunch of furniture manufacturing facilities just decided to basically make a strip. You know, have you ever seen a big strip of restaurants?
Yeah.
This is kind of what it is, a big strip of furniture places. Everybody all over the world kind of goes there. And they also shop online as well. Yeah, go ahead.
Do you have any thoughts about the wood that these desks are made out of?
Well, yeah, it does have a very consistent grain pattern there, sir. I don't know what type of wood this is, honestly, but they are very nice desks.
Thank you.
Yeah.